Hello and welcome. This is MPL presents Cricbuzz live on this brilliant Sunday because there's so much cricket action going on today. Kolkata, Hyderabad in a little tussle down. You don't know who's going to win that much, but we have the business of Mumbai, Delhi that we want to look at, and that's the game that's happening in Mumbai this evening. And we're going to look ahead to that because that's starting in a few minutes from now. I'm Gaurav Kapur, with me, Joy Bhattacharya and Harsha Bhogle. Gentlemen, there's a lot of cricket action going on.
There's a lot of action with Kolkata. There's action on the field with Andre Russell. Yeah. And in the other game, there's action with the usual team selections.
But that's something that Mumbai does all the time.
Every first game.
Every first game, you can never predict the 11. So I don't think anybody's won this my super team today. Nobody's getting that right. But we're going to look at the Mumbai team. Let's look at the Mumbai team first. Obviously, no surprise with a bit of it, but a few surprises as we go along. I'll let Harsha tell you.
Straight away, one spinner. So the bowling is Bumrah. Rafiq Salam, let's say a little bit about him. Plays up at Jammu and Kashmir. Played alongside Irfan Pathan for Jammu and Kashmir this year. Very young, medium pacer. So Bumrah, Salam, McClenaghan, Pandya and Krunal Pandya. That's the 5 bowlers. Ben Cutting is the 6th bowler. They're batting very, very deep. But they've got a little bit of support for young Salam. No one knows what he's about. No one knew Bumrah at one point. So you've got to hand it to him. He's probably had a decent domestic season, but very little known about him. So
also, Ishan Kishan not in the squad.
And no Mayank Markande.
No Mayank Markande. When Mayank Markande has just made his India chops, when he's in that India selection role, they've not taken him. Instead, they've taken this 17-year-old kid from Jammu and Kashmir. Fascinating what they do. Yuvraj Singh, nobody called that either. I mean, he was a afterthought of an afterthought in the auction, if you remember right.
He was picked in the 3rd round. Went unsold first two times.
First two times.
It's a huge vote of confidence in Yuvraj Singh.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and
Ishan Kishan coming off a fantastic season.
Does this tell you a little bit about what the surface might be today? The fact that they've only played one spinner?
Could well be, unless they think there's a bit of dew around.
Yeah.
If there's a bit of dew around, there's no point having a spinner. But I'm sorry to get a bit distracted. Yeah. But Russell has just hit Bhuvi for 4 and 6. So just 24 needed of 10 balls.
Don't distract people, they'll go off to
watch.
What's this? It's more exciting, the game coming up that we're talking about.
MI fans want to know what's happening here. Which is the other team playing?
Delhi. Come on. You're Delhi as well. And we'll talk about Yuvraj Singh as well in just a second. I mean, fair knowledge that I'm completely biased when it comes to him. So I'm obviously hoping he has a really good season. Because the IPL is one tournament where he's sort of not really delivered to what his infinite potential is actually.
Yeah, and you think about it, if he gets it right for them, they have 3-4 then extremely competent finishers. Then Yuvraj Singh, Pollard, Ben Cutting, Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, 5 fantastic guys, all of whom could potentially finish a game.
Yeah, they're all finishers, and then you have Rohit, who's one of the best starters, right? He's your spark club. So there you go. You've got a good batting lineup. Like Delhi, let's have a look at their 11 as well. There was a lot of speculation on what their 11 would be, and I don't think any of us would have got it right.
No, it's a pretty predictable 11. We'd got 10 of the 11 right.
I think we'd got 10.
We got
9
10 right.
We'd got. I don't think Chemo Paul we counted. I don't think we counted.
But we got everybody else.
Tewate we counted.
Everybody else, and Chemo Paul is in for Chris Morris, who's not in town.
Yeah.
Chris Morris is still playing the T20 for South Africa. So Chemo Paul as a seam bowler can bat a bit. I don't see him batting there. I see Akshar 6, Tewatia 7, maybe Chemo Paul 8. Then Rabada, Ishan Sharma, Trent Boult. Now, what are you seeing here again? 1, 2, 3, 4 quicks again for Delhi.
Yeah.
With Tewatia,
Tewatia and Akshar.
Yeah, okay, leg break bowler, and Akshar as a spinner.
But you've got both Shreyas Iyer and Prithvi Shaw.
Yes.
We've seen, on Instagram feeds, you get to know that they've both been practicing a bit of leg spin.
Yeah, but if they need to bowl the leg spin with 6 other bowling options, the team's in trouble.
Then you're in trouble.
But
you never know.
Of trouble.
As a surprise, it really could happen. The interesting thing is now, you look at Mumbai, and we mentioned this last night, you look at Mumbai, they've won 3 titles. You look at Delhi, they've not won any. Yet, this team somehow brings their A game when they play Mumbai.
Yeah.
They're 11-11.
I know.
It's even Steven.
Part of it, I think, is also history when Delhi used to win quite a lot in the first 3 years when Delhi were very good.
Yeah.
And I think last year Delhi upset Mumbai a little bit.
Twice, exactly.
Towards the
Twice,
end,
they won both. They
Yeah.
won home and away with them yesterday. And in fact, the home game for Delhi was where they knocked Mumbai out of qualification.
Yes.
They had to win just that game to get into qualification. Do you think Mumbai remembers any of that? You do, right?
Absolutely certain they do.
Yeah.
Absolutely
those
certain they do.
sting, don't they?
Also, Mumbai, a bit like Kolkata, a bit like Chennai, is a team that doesn't, a bit like Hyderabad, is a team that hasn't changed very much.
Yeah.
The core of this team, I mean, I know you've got Yuvraj in, you've got a young Salam in. The core of the team is largely the same. That would have played that game, they'll remember.
Bumrah,
Yeah, they'll remember.
Yeah. I mean, that's also the core of the team in the last 3 years. I mean, before that, they were not around. But still, you've got Pollard, Rohit. These guys have been around in the team for a long, long time. With Delhi, of course, it's a young team. But are you liking the balanced joy of this Delhi team?
I like the balance. The other thing is that both Shreyas and Prithvi will know this ground intimately.
Yep.
This is their home ground, really.
Yep.
So they know this ground well. They know what works, these conditions well. And it'll be interesting. Again, we were just talking before the show, and the producer Ajit was telling us that the moon is up. It's 87% full moon. So again, somebody like a Zahir would be looking at it and saying the ball will swing a bit. And so all those calculations come into play.
It's warm in Mumbai. The days are very warm, but the nights are still reasonably pleasant.
Yes.
I just wonder if they're worried about dew coming in and therefore the spinners will have very little to play. And so they've picked the 5 seam bowling options, Mumbai, versus just the 1 spinner.
Well, we just have one dew expert here. Ajay Jadeja was on the Hindi feed.
There is no dew expert known to mankind.
No, but that's... I'll tell you why I say he's the dew expert, because he's the one who comes and tells you that no expert knows anything about the dew.
The only dew expert I know is the Income Tax Department of India.
They are the only nice.
Dew.
31st of March, taxes are due.
Correct.
But don't think about it. Today's Sunday, it's a holiday. Think about it Monday morning. You anyway have so much to worry about. Let's talk about Rohit Sharma for just a second. Very happy that Rohit Sharma is coming out to open, as are all Mumbai fans, yes?
PLRO.
Everyone.
People, please let Rohit Open Association. I was the president of that.
That's right, you were the PLRO. The PLRO has had a big win because Rohit Sharma has said in a pre-tournament press conference that he will open in all 14 games.
You sounded so much
or
like...
17.
You sounded so much like somebody else. Just say that again.
Yeah, I did. I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
But the nation won't. So he said that he's going to open in all games. 14. Mumbai fans will be hoping it's 16 games.
And my suspicion is that he said it up front so that nobody could change their mind after that.
Yeah,
we've said in the press conference, now it's official in league.
Yeah, there's no comparison. I mean, the strike rates are similar, but there's no comparison in terms of runs scored. So the strike rate's decent. It's not like, wow, whatever. But it's... It's still good enough.
Gentlemen, can I tell you something absolutely weird and bizarre?
They have won.
They have won. Kolkata has won. Kolkata needed, what was that, 50 plus runs in the last 3 overs?
19 of 1 over from Call. 21
They won with 2 balls to spare.
21 of the next over from Bhuvneshwar. And then Shakib's last over has gone wide 1-6-0-6. And Shubman has finished it off.
Shakib bowled the last over.
Yeah, and Shubman has finished it with 2 sixes.
Yeah, so he decided to only go with the 5 bowlers. He didn't choose to bowl anybody else. He had Vijay Shankar with him. Yeah, Vijay Shankar bowled the last over in Nagpur against Australia. So bowled the last over here as well.
Andre Russell, 49 of 19.
Yeah, and I'm not impressed. It's just
what a win.
Service as usual, as far as Andre Russell is concerned, right? 49 of 19 is just him taking a yawn and a stretch.
Correct. And he was about 4 in the first 6 balls. He was 4 or 5.
Just the scariest finisher in World T20.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
I mean, you have to say 53 they required in the last 3 overs. Let's face it, we'd all pretty much said, no, there's one Bhuvi over. Bhuvi is going to take that over to the bank because he'd bowled the previous one for 6. But he goes for 21. So which means his first 3 overs went for 16 and his 4th over's gone for 21.
Unbelievable.
Wow. So Kolkata has gone on to a winning start of the tournament yet again. Remember, they'd won 8 out of 11.
So 9 out of 12.
So 9 out of 12 of their opening games won by Kolkata, and it's usually worked out well for them in the rate at which they qualify, and they did last year as well. So there you go. Andre Russell, for sure a hero for them, 49 of 19. Nitish Rana set it up for them with the 68 of 47. And if those floodlights hadn't gone out, Nitish Rana would have probably been there till the end. You lose concentration with a 15-minute break in the game, don't you?
Yes, but it brought in Shubman to finish the game.
Yeah.
Afterwards. They had 6 sixes in the last 3 overs.
Yeah, that's amazing.
There you go. 6 sixes is 36. I mean, a lot is talked about rotating the strike. If you can hit 6, you don't need to rotate the strike. So.
Yeah, well, okay, so I'm going to quickly tell you one more thing before we go away is you can play My Super Team on MPL, that's the Mobile Premier League. How do you do that? Well, to create your team, you have to just download the app, the MPL app, and go to mpl.live/superteam. You select the game, you make your team, and if you win the contest, you win big. So that's what you do. All right, coming back to the Delhi-Mumbai game, because we'll talk about the Kolkata-Hyderabad again later, because Hyderabad's going to be looking at this and going, okay, what just happened? We're a good bowling team. We're supposed to defend an entire total of 53, leave alone 53 in 3 overs.
We were ahead 37 overs.
Yeah.
For 37 out of 40, I think Hyderabad were ahead.
Do you think they got their bowling just combination wrong?
Maybe.
They did.
Maybe,
not bowling Vijay Shankar, not bowling Yusuf Pathan. I don't know, I'm just saying, like,
So all
mix it up a
good
bit.
captains, and there's nothing to say he's not a good captain, just backed his bowlers, tend to use that 1/6 bowler around 11,
they have
12.
options. So they have an
11,
option.
12, they just slip one over in.
Yeah.
And around that time, he'll probably go 7, 8. And then they'll have an option in the last 3 overs.
Yeah, they were just out of options. And that's what you were talking before, that you cannot have Shakib bowl the 20th.
Yeah.
You would have to bring even a Vijay Shankar, a medium pacer would be better off, because, see, the spinner is taking a chance.
Yeah.
If he reads you right, you're going to go out of the ground.
Young
Yeah,
Gill is
and-
it? Young Gill is it 2 6s in the end?
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And young Gill is also saying, hang on, you said I might open the batting. I've come here at number 6.
But wherever you send me, I'll try and win a game for you. When you're a kid, you don't have options in life, right?
Yeah.
So whatever cards are thrown at you, you pick up the cards and say, how do I win with these cards? And he said, right, you're sending me at 6, so the game virtually gone. I'll watch Russell hit a few, and then when my chance comes, I'll hit 2 myself.
Yeah, well, he's done it, but I mean, he had Russell at the other end, so there's no lack of inspiration. And Andre Russell is our MPL hero of the match. He's got 49 out of 19. And when he was bowling, it wasn't that bad. I mean, he picked up 2 wickets there as well. He may have gone 3 overs for 32 when he was bowling, but he did pick up 2 wickets. And the wickets, well, there was David Warner that he picked up, and there was Yusuf Pathan. So there you go. He's our MPL hero of the match. All right, coming to who we think the heroes will be in this game, right? It's Delhi versus Mumbai, always a big game. We haven't seen the surface. We don't know what it is, but Wankhede always is kind of high scoring.
Yeah, always good surface. Always has a reputation of being difficult to defend. It's not the biggest ground. The ball tends to come onto the bat well. If it gets moist towards the end of the game, I mean, it's already past 8 o'clock. If there's dew, it'll be there for both sides.
Yeah.
But it'll be very difficult to defend. Chasing sides tend to do well here. 180, 190 is definitely chaseable here. So I'm thinking, if I'm Delhi Capitals, I really don't know how much I need to score when the opposition has a Ben Cutting kind of player batting at number 8.
True.
So it's going to be a bit hard on Delhi Capitals. They'll need to score 170, 180.
Yeah, and
Rohit Sharma did win the toss, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but Rohit Sharma won the toss and has put Delhi into bat. But you know, Delhi's got those young guns who
and
somehow.
look, Prithvi bats only one way.
Yeah.
I've seen him in Mushtaq Ali. He's got out also early, but he's going to go for it. And I think what Ricky will do, Ponting will do very well, is give him the license, saying, don't change your game. Because anyway, to win in this ground, we have to have competitive total. 180, 190 is what we really need.
Go for it.
So he will be given full license to go for it. Say Shreyas will be told that, okay, if a couple of wickets fall, you hold on to one end or whatever. But I think the other guys will be given license, because there's no other way to play Delhi, to play Mumbai.
Very keen to see how Colin Ingram goes.
That'll be an interesting
Very interesting to see.
We'll
He sets T20 leagues on fire wherever he goes. So we'll have to wait and see how he goes here.
He bats at 4. He bats for you where? 4, 3?
Yeah, to me, he bats 3 or 4, and Rishabh bats at 5.
And these conditions, mind you, are as suitable to him as any conditions in India. You know, nice ground, nice bounce, slightly truer than anywhere else, quick pitch.
So tough one then to call. What your prediction is, what your guess is, what's Delhi going to get?
I'm calling MI for the game.
आप इतना आगे चले गए सर, please wait.
मैं इतना seriously in my सोच के I was giving such a considered answer.
I know, but we are not ready, sir. We are not ready for this.
The nation is not ready.
We are not ready. We are not ready to go that far in life. We only want to go halfway.
I am going. Okay, sorry.
What's the score? What's your prediction?
Every time I go first.
I'll go first.
Okay, the holder.
Okay, with that. Rule then. Holder goes first. Cup holder.
Holder, Jason Holder, who goes first? Okay, I'll go first. I'll say Delhi is going to get 100 and... You know what? I'll get lucky this time in the same prediction, 187. Delhi 187.
161.
161 low ball in it. Sir, you?
192.
He's always sticking around close.
It's mine then.
This time I'll win. No,
It's
I'm
mine.
winning.
I mean, I've got the widest interval in
He's got the huge this thing.
Yeah, that's because you've just come in. You always do this. You always want to sit right next to me. I know I'm Mr. Popular, but please, sir, give me the swing. So why I'm saying the swing is because you get a 10-run swing on either side. If it's within that, then you win. And what do you win? You get to sit on the MPL Super Couch, man, in the mid-show. So hey, come on, there's a bit of a prize, a little shakal chair. All right, that's all we have time for. We're going to go now. We're going to see you at the end of the 10th with the Cricbuzz Combox. Big thank you to Joy and Harsha. Big thank you to all of you for joining. I'm Gaurav Kapur. That's all we have on MPL Presents Cricbuzz Live.